Hello everyone, Pallytime here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. Hope you guys are having a great day today. In today's video, we are once again going to try the Zagara split push build. Number one, because I didn't play it very good the last time. The last time it was my first attempt ever at that particular talent build and that particular play style on Zagara. So I wanted to give it another go with the help that you guys gave me in the comments on telling me things that I could have improved on. I'll be able to talk by the end of the video, I swear. And I also want to do it again just because Zagara's kit is actually changing a lot in the next patch, which is coming up in just a few days. The developers didn't like the fact that she basically has one build that everyone uses, and they're trying to incentivize you to go for a more split push style build in the next patch, or at least that's my impressions of what her patch notes were. So I want to give it a go. I want to try it again, and then when the patch comes through, I'd like to compare it to this attempt just to see how different it is.
The swarm endures.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on Blackheart's Bay today. The friendly team, Tyrael, Murky, Tracer, Zagara, Johanna. The enemy team, Leoric, Chen, Raynor, Abathur, and Chromie. So they will not have as strong of a counter push this time. If you recall, the last time we tried a split push build on Zagara, it was versus a Zul and a Sylvanas, which was it was bad. It was bad. There's no way of getting around that. It didn't work. Now you could argue that I made a lot of space for my team to go out and do things in that particular video, and I think I would argue that, but we could have played better regardless. So I think that I am gonna go for Roaches take less damage again. I know it's a bit of an uncommon talent, but I'm gonna try to stay on point with my Roaches a little bit more. We're just gonna drop them in right on these towers over and over and over again. Here's Chen for the enemy team. He's gonna probably kick in front of us. Actually decided not to commit there, which is good for us. Hopefully that's a sign or a thing that he will continue to do throughout the course of the game. If he goes barrel, we could be in a little bit of trouble, but hopefully he won't. Let's go ahead and spread our creep around a little bit more. I don't think our team is going to rotate down for us. Oh, actually Tracer's on her way. Tracer's on her way, so we are going to need a little help from Tracer here, and hopefully we get it. Chen with an Abathur top hat is terrifying. I don't care who you are. If you don't think it's terrifying, you're lying. You're lying. It is one of the scariest comps in the whole game, and it appears as though these guys may have queued together. So I can assume that the Chen top hat strat is going to continue throughout a pretty significant portion of this game. Chen also doing a pretty good job of clearing my creep. I'm just going to keep going in there with those roach drops, trying to take ammunition out of that tower so we could push down here a little bit more confidently. Tracer's still with me. I was going to say, I would imagine she would leave pretty soon, and she is. Tracer, obviously, very, very strong at roaming around and getting kills. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Gym laner through the lane down into that area. I'm trying to spread my creep more so I have vision of that kind of stuff, but Chen is doing an excellent job of keeping that at bay, pushing it back by killing those creep tumors, which he's very good at because it does spend a resource to, well, most characters, you know, you're spending 20 mana, right, for your creep tumor, 20 mana. You're spending that in order to get mana out of them and also incur a cooldown on that character. So for people like Tassadar, they have to use Oracle, which is a 40-second cooldown, or they can use their Psy Storm, which is a 8 or 10-second cooldown, something like that, with a, you know, significant mana cost if they go for the Psy Storm route. So the idea is you're trading this vision and 30 mana for a significant cooldown from the enemy team and a mana cost from them, which is lowering their sustain. Not a lot of people think of creep tumors like that. I do. Which, I mean, I'm weird. It's okay. Let's go ahead and promote these guys. Another thing I wasn't doing well enough in the last video was just using the infest on archer minions so they could go out and they could Murky your body blocking me. I could very easily die to this Chen at any given time. We're also not soaking middle right now, so I think I'm okay just saying fuck this lane and going to middle. Our split pushing capabilities will get better throughout the course of the map, or throughout the course of the match. And Blackheart's Bay is a pretty big map, so we should be able to roam around and actually split push pretty effectively. Maybe I lied about being able to talk by the end of this video, or maybe that was the last take and you don't know what I was talking about. I did an intro. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was my last take for my intro. I did my intro and dude, I stuttered so much. I couldn't even finish a sentence, so I had to go back and do it again. It was weird. All right, so we're just gonna push middle. We have plenty of people down in the bottom lane. Leoric has rotated up here. I'm not that scared of the Leoric though. Now, Leoric with a top hat may be a little bit of a different story, but we managed to get 3 of those coins, and we'll just go ahead and back up now. Johanna coming in for some damage. Let's just go back. Jim Raynor rotating up. I don't want to trade into him. Now, you may notice that I'm not being a total lane bully. Well, the first reason for that, since I want to be very clear, it's difficult to lane bully a Chen out of anything when he has a top hat on him, so that's why I retreated. But in that particular situation versus that Leoric, I could have put the Hunter Killer on him rather than on the chest, and that kind of would have pressured him out a little bit more. The friendly team is trying to interrupt the enemy team, who has 18 fucking coins right now. I'm gonna go down and try to help as well. We are gonna go for... I'm actually gonna go for Endless Creep here. The Banelings should interrupt Jim Raynor, and we'll just start to lay this creep down a little bit more. The Hydralisk will interrupt Jim Raynor if he decides to stay. I believe he backed up. And this creep is just going to give me a little bit more vision on everything that's going on and should allow me to be a little bit more prepared when these guys are rotating in on me, which is something they've been doing a lot. Now, we do have 2 stacks of Infest right now, so I do need to go dump those on some minions and get those minions pushing. Also, we haven't been using my roaches adequately enough to really get a ton of value out of those either. The enemy team has backed off pretty hard. Here we go with the roaches. Here's the infest on the archer minions, and banelings right into that minion wave should get it pushing quite nicely. Now, I do know that my team is trying to turn in right now, but we also see the enemy team's Chromie down here not participating in the fight and getting XP for her team. So I want to stay down here to get XP for my team as well. I believe in the last video where I did this, I spawned 3 roaches. That's still a fine strategy. I'm gonna die here. That's still a fine strategy, and it'll do plenty of work as far as mitigating damage and soaking ammunition out of towers, but it wouldn't benefit me as much as the Endless Creep in this particular situation was, which is why I went with that. Now, I could have tried to run away from that, but there's no getting away from a Chen when you're that overextended. Once we hit level 10, this problem, once again, should be alleviated when we have the... Oh, God, what is it called? The Nidus Network. I couldn't think of it for some reason. We have the Nidus Network. We can get out of situations like that, assuming he doesn't go for the barrel. Assuming he doesn't go for the barrel. All right, I'm just going to continue to spread creep. We have decent vision right now, but of course, it could always be a little bit better. We managed to turn in a few coins there. I need to go use my infest again. I need to get these guys buffed up and pushing. We are ahead on structures right now, which is, of course, exactly what you want. And depending on the Abathur's build, he will become significantly better at split pushing at level 13 and level 16. So that's important to remember as well. Let's go ahead and infest these guys that are about to die there. Abathur appears to be right up here. And he's gone. Okay. I spotted you. I spotted you. He's actually right behind this tower over here. So we can put some pressure there. The friendly team, rather, was able to get enough coins in the box for a turn in, but they're actually losing a team fight right now, so we need to get a little bit of value out of here. Dude, I thought the minion wave would be pushing up a little bit more aggressively. Now, we did see Leoric up top. Let's go ahead and put a Nidus down in our base. Leoric's up here. Chromie's up here as well. And I'll go ahead and put a Nidus down here, and then we'll just peace out. Now, one thing I did not realize is that I'm actually regenerating HP in the Nidus at the same rate that I would at the base. And this was something that you guys informed me of in the last video where I was trying this. And that's really, really, really good to know. Thank you. Oh, no. We can't have these. We can't. No. Get them out of here. So I could just hop in here, get health back, And, you know, if the situation called for it, reemerge right here and continue to deal damage. Now, I went back to my base, so I'm just going to pop out right over here, and we're going to be just fine. I need to disable this so my screen doesn't turn orange, which I think it was starting to. Oh, what a good video. Man, high quality content, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's continue to push in. Go ahead and buff these guys up. Now, if I do buff the front line, it's going to make the front line deal more damage. It's going to make those warriors deal more damage. I just don't know how valuable that is. Now, the friendly team, once again, is in a team fight, and I'm just going to keep pushing. I'm going to try to get as much value out of this split push as I can. Seems like a fairly even trade. We just lost a Murky there. That's okay. The enemy team did manage to get a few coins. I'm sure they'll be able to turn those in, no problem. But again, as long as we get a building here, as long as we get some kind of XP advantage from doing this, then I'm happy. Let's go ahead and infest this guy. Infest sounds negative. Promote sounds better. I'm promoting you. You're going to be better. It's going to be okay. I'm actually just going to run here. I don't see any reason to Nidus. We have plenty of space away from him. We'll be fine. And then we can get top lane pushing as well. I am going to go with the Mutalisk again, because Mutalisks are really strong. There's no getting around that. Also, Mutalisks do have a cleave as well. We'll just go ahead and drop this right here as he was chasing us into the lane, and we'll be fine. We still have our Nidus back in the base just in case we need to retreat that far, but I actually think I could just pop out and trade into this guy here and be totally okay. Yeah, look at it. Nice. All right, let's lay some more creep down. Let's infest some more stuff. Get them dealing some more siege damage. The friendly team's doing a great job. Now, it's important to remember that the enemy team does have an Abathur. So while I may not be in these team fights, it is worth mentioning that they are also technically a body down at the same time. So he's going to want to engage on me here. So we're just going to dip into this and we'll play some mind games with him. You know what? He can kill that. That's fine. I'm just going to pop out over here. I'll pop out by the boss. I'm going to grab the vision in middle and then start pushing middle as well. This vision helps out our team. Basically doing the same thing as our creep, but without the mana cost. Let's get rid of these walls. I don't want these guys to have any vision over me than they have to. And you can see the endless creep paying off in the top lane. We see Jim Raynor and Leoric both up there right now. I do need to be putting more creep down in general. I don't think I can walk away from this. But if he's going to drink, that's fine. She tried to rewind me, but I'm in the Nidus. All right, let's go join our team. It looks like they're about to team fight there. We'll go chip in. We need to infest some more guys. It's off cooldown. But we also need to kill middle lane because that's a ton of enemy minions there. So let's try to get a good Baneling barrage. That wasn't that good. The Mutalisk, they'll do some damage. Okay. And then we'll spread some more creep. Oh, yeah. Okay, top lane's pushing. We'll go promote those guys, keep them pushing. And keep in mind, I know my team is doing stuff right now, but we're going to do one of two things here. We're already generating a ton of XP. We are the reason our team has this XP lead, right? Our team is not losing team fights because the enemy team has an Abathur and they're missing that body unless he ultimates for it. We've been ahead on objectives this entire game. And if the enemy team does decide to dedicate someone to come fight me, if they do dedicate someone to come deal with this split pushing Zagara, then the effect of that is they're going to be even more outnumbered in these team fights that we are already winning. So it's very, very important to make that distinction. We're either getting an XP lead or we're making space for our team to do even more work. I'm just going to push right into here though. They're pinging a lot. Maybe I'll come back. Hello. So he might actually focus my Nidus here. No, he's not. Let's just jump in here. He keeps trying to interrupt me with this entomb. I don't think he knows how it works. And we already have another Nidus set up top here. See, I jumped out of it because I got excited, but we could just sit in here and heal. You can see my health at the bottom left regenerating. There you go. Not bad. I'm assuming they're going to notice I have a Nidus up here sometime soon, but, you know, in the meantime, it seems to be going okay. We did manage to take over the middle keep for the enemy team, so we are able to do that core damage now. Let's just go ahead and put some creep down here. Put some creep down here. The endless creep is actually a really nice addition to this build just because of the extra vision that it does add for us. Now that our tracer engaged, we can go back in as well. Looks like we're going to get that kill, no problem. Now I think it's time to leave, and we'll just go ahead and get into another Nidus Worm, and we'll be okay. The enemy team's Chromie trying to rewind us yet again. I actually think I can hop out here and just kill Chromie fairly easily, especially if she walks into all those banelings. Now we can just transfer up to the top lane, and we might actually be able to just cut her off over here. See, I got her! Actually, I probably didn't get her. Someone else probably got her, but that's not... No, actually, it was a Mutalisk, wasn't it? Dude, those Mutalisks, they chase over terrain. It's so strong. Let's promote these guys. I want to put another Nidus kind of down where I'm at here, but we also need to lay down some more creep. Okay, we're doing all right. This is going significantly better than the last one. Significantly better than the last one. Good. We're about to hit level 20, which means we have every single team fight advantage we could ever hope for. The friendly team does have 20 coins that they need to turn in. Johanna asked me for assistance. How many does Johanna have? She has 13, so Johanna needs mine. We could just pop this down here and then retreat back up to our Nidus in the top lane, I think. Or can I make one here? No, we're good. Hello! Hello, team! I'm here to turn in! I'm going to avoid this Hyperion damage just by jumping into my Nidus. And as it passes, we'll just hop out. Look at that! Dude. This is fun. This is just a fun playstyle. Alright, let's head up the top. We're gonna get the keep regardless, right? But I can at least... No, never mind. I'm gonna push middle. This is the whole thing I wanted to test the last time, isn't it? I do not have a Nidus to get away from this Leoric. But what I do have is this promote on these catapults. Look at the core health. Look at the core health from these two fucking catapults. They're doing 12% every time. 12 fucking percent every single time. Okay, we killed the orc. We're okay. The catapult's still on the core. Look at that. Look at that. We're going to put a Nidus down. The Nidus is going to... Oh, I'm just going to die. Yeah, I'm just going to die. Come on, please keep focusing the core, you hero catapult. That is fucked up. I told you that was gonna be good. I told you that was gonna be good. Oh, Infest so strong. Infest is so strong. Now, I don't know if she has Infest in the next patch. They may have taken it away. They've done a ton of Zagara changes, okay? I don't know what she has and what she doesn't have. But I wanted to compare a split pushing style that she has in the game right now with the split pushing style that she will have in the future, in just a couple days. So that's what this video was about. If you want to try it out before the patch, my build was Corpse Feeders into Infest, into Endless Creep, Nidus Network, Mutalisks, Brood Expansion, and Fury of the Storm. I really like Fury of the Storm, but I'm a very big minority in that regard. So if you wanted to go for pure split push, pure spawning minions, you would want to go for the Broodling Nest in order to kind of overwhelm the lane a little bit more with minions. But that's it for me today, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you all next time.